Hey guys, what's up? I figured that I would make a video just kind of showing you guys a really easy way that I like to do my meal prep to be able to have stuff to take to work with me and things like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the store. I'm gonna make like some little video clips of what I buy and how much it costs, and then I'll put them all together, and then I'll make another video where I show you how I prepare it, and then I'll show you how much it costs and this, that, and another. And it's really inexpensive. It's really easy, and anybody can do it, and you can play with it and you can mix and match. But I'm gonna give you guys just an example of how I do it, and then I'll make a video on how to prepare it, and then I'll make a video on how like I divide mine up, and then hopefully it'll help you guys out. So I'm gonna run into the store. I'll make some small video clips about what I'm buying and show you guys what it looks like on the shelf and this, that, and another, and then I'm gonna edit it all together and I'll get it out for you guys. All right guys, let's do it. Okay guys, so step one is I like to use chicken breast. You can use beef, you can use turkey, just make sure you're getting lean. So as you can see, 338, 335. So pretty cheap, pretty inexpensive source of protein. Again, you want to go with the lean. As you can see, this is 97 lean, 3% fat. So we'll go on to the next step. Okay guys, so the next thing I like to use in my meal prep, obviously rice is a good way. Sometimes I'll use brown, but a lot of times I like to use jasmine rice. It's just a preference for me. But as you can see here at HEB, you get $5.48 for a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice. So again, inexpensive, and you can make it go a long way. So on to the next. Okay guys, so the next thing is veggies, right? And I like to use a variety of veggies, but for today I'm just going to show you guys a couple of the ones that I get. So I like to get chopped broccoli, 88 cents a bag. Again, inexpensive, you can't really beat it. Then I'll come over here. I like to grab me some peas. Peas are excellent. And then we'll come down this way, and I like French cut green beans, $1.38 a bag. And again, you want to mix it up a little bit. You don't want to only do the same vegetable all the time. You want to have a variety of vegetables. So a lot of times I'll throw some of the carrots in there. I'll get some of the mixed veggies down there at the bottom. Zucchini, yellow squash, asparagus, spinach. You want to mix your vegetables up, and that's really important. You'll hear a lot of the celebrities sometimes, they'll talk about brown rice, chicken, and broccoli, and that's a good way to go. But when you limit yourself to only broccoli, now you're really making yourself micronutrient deficient, because broccoli is not going to contain all the micronutrients you need. So your vegetables and your fruits and stuff really need to be diverse. You need to make sure that you're eating all the different colors of the rainbow. And we're going to move on to the next. So just to recap right now, we have green beans, we have broccoli, we have 2 pounds of ground chicken, we have green peas, and we have a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice. And that is our shopping cart thus far. I'm gonna go over to the produce department and grab some sweet potatoes, and then we will be done. Okay guys, so here we are, sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes, I use them a lot. I found that the way I cook them, I like to find the ones that are, not so round, and it's just because of the way that I cook them. It just makes it easier to cut and dice them up if they're not like these big kind of bulbous ones. These, for the way that I cook them, are a little bit more difficult to cut up, whereas these ones work a little bit better. So this will be the last thing on our grocery list, and then we'll go check out. Okay guys, so here is our shopping cart for today. Remember, this is just an example. You don't have to use this exact stuff if you don't like broccoli or don't like sweet potatoes or whatever. This is just an example of one of the meal preps, and just more so how I meal prep. You can mix and match your vegetables, you can mix and match your meat, however you want to do it. But we have our sweet potatoes, we have 2 pounds of chicken, we have some chopped broccoli, some French cut green beans, some jasmine rice, and some green peas. So we're gonna go check out, and I'm gonna show you guys how much all this totaled up to. Okay guys, back at the house now. So just wanted to show you guys. So we got our sweet potatoes, $1.72 they came out to. We got our green peas at $1.28. We got our chopped broccoli at 88 cents. We got our French cut green beans at $1.38. Our jasmine rice, $5.48. And then we got 2 pounds of ground chicken breast at $3.35 and $3.38. So as you can see, our total shopping bill for this came out to $17.47. And this $17.47, you're gonna be amazed at how far you're gonna be able to take $17.47 and just how many healthy meals you're gonna be able to make out of just what we have right here. And we're not even gonna use the whole bag of rice. So you're gonna be amazed at it. I hope it's gonna help you guys out. I hope it's gonna help you guys see that it doesn't have to be expensive to eat healthy. You can eat healthy on not, in my opinion, less money than it costs you to eat unhealthy. So hopefully this is gonna help everybody out. So here shortly, I'm gonna get to preparing and how I prepare everything. And then I'll show you guys how to divide everything up. All right. Hey guys, what's up? Jake, the MMA dad. Hey, I get a lot of questions on like how I meal prep and what I eat during the week. And I don't always only eat my meal prep. Usually like my meal prep is for when I don't have time to cook something, I gotta go somewhere, or for when I'm at work. But I'm gonna go over today a very easy, very inexpensive way that you can meal prep and get the nutrition that your body needs so that you can recover from your workout, so that you can work on losing some weight, so you can work on getting in shape and just overall having a better, better health in general. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. What's up guys, Jake, the MMA dad. Hey, earlier today we went to the store, we made a video on purchasing some stuff to do a meal prep video today. I'm going to do that meal prep video as soon as I finish this video. But I really wanted to show you guys something. So you guys have probably seen my posts on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, where I'm talking about my OptiGreens and I'm talking about stuff like that. But I'm always just posting the product itself. I'm like, I'm just not big on taking pictures and stuff. But here it is right here. So I am literally about to go ahead and mix up my OptiGreens because I want to drink that during while making this video. And then in this little box right here, I slide this little tab out, and here's my microfactor. Has all my little capsules in it for my micronutrients. It's a complete micronutrient pack. So we have our antioxidant capsule, our multivitamin capsule, our CoQ10 capsule, our fruits and veggies capsule, our probiotic, and our essential fatty acids, all in one convenient little package. I love these. It's awesome. I take it with food. You can take it with any meal that you want to take it with. Like I just ate some chicken breast, and I'm about to take these, as well as I am about to mix up my OptiGreens 50. And so that one, basically all you're gonna do, I like using 2 scoops. You can use 1 if you want, but I like using 2 scoops. So take my shaker cup. I like to mix mine up with some juice. You can use whatever kind of juice you want. I just recommend watch out for your sugar content. And I just get in here, and that's what it looks like right there. And we just dump it right there in our shaker cup. I'm gonna throw the lid on that bad boy. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit, and then I'm going to get ready to make a meal prep video for you guys. So gonna try and get this done. Hope I do a good job with it. Again, I'm not super good at
online content yet, but hey, I'll get there. But I want to make this meal prep video for you guys, so I'll see you in a minute. Boom. Okay guys, what's up? Jake, the MMA Dad. Hey, earlier we went shopping. We grabbed our 2 pounds of ground chicken. We grabbed a bag of frozen chopped broccoli, a bag of frozen French cut green beans, and we grabbed a bag of frozen green peas. We also grabbed a 5-pound bag of jasmine rice, and we got all of it for $17.41 or something like that. So less than $20, and I'm gonna show you guys how to turn that into multiple meals for your meal prep. So I think we'll be able to get between 4 to 6 meals out of what we're going to cook for under $20. So you can't beat that. You're definitely not gonna beat that getting 4 to 6 meals running through like the McDonald's drive-through. And this is gonna be way healthier for you. One of the things I always hear is it's so expensive to eat healthy. It's so expensive to eat healthy. It's so much cheaper to grab a $1 cheeseburger. And when you look at it in the fact that that cheeseburger is $1, but how many of those cheeseburgers are you going to get in those time periods? It's not even that healthy for you, and I'm going to show you how to make a much healthier meal for around the same price that you're going to spend if you were to go to McDonald's, if not cheaper. So we're going to get into that. All you're going to need for right now for this first step is we're going to cook up our 2 pounds of chicken breast. We're going to need 3 cups, or I do a little over 3 cups. I do, it's like 3 1/4 cups of water for our rice. And that 3 1/4 cups of water is gonna go to 2 cups of our jasmine rice. When we cook up the chicken, we're gonna cook it up. I use olive oil. So I put a little bit of like just straight pure olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and then I'll spray a little bit of our spray olive oil on the chicken while I'm cooking the chicken up. And the spices, you can spice your chicken however you want to spice it. Just be cognizant of how much sodium and stuff like that you're putting in it. But I'm just using this Weber garlic Parmesan seasoning. It's really good. Sometimes I'll use garlic and herbs, sometimes Montreal chicken. You can really spice it however you want. And then in my rice, I'm going to put some garlic powder. I love garlic. I'm going to put some oregano, some basil leaves, and some Italian, just some little Italian seasoning. And I'll put a little bit of that garlic Parmesan seasoning in there as well. And then I'm going to show you guys how we divide that up into our to-go containers, our meal prep containers. And I'm going to show you guys how I eat it. You don't have to eat it this way. It's just an idea. But you're going to see how easy, how inexpensive, and how time efficient this type of meal prep is. So for right now, I'm going to turn the camera off so I can take it off the tripod, and then I'm going to show you guys, you know, like a little bit of footage of like actually cooking the chicken and whatnot. And then we'll talk about it when we get finished. So see you in a second. Okay guys, so I got a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of my skillet. Got my 1 pound of my ground chicken in there. I like to do them individually. I'll cook the first pound, put it in its tub, and then I'll cook the second pound. And we got the water boiling to get ready for to put our rice in there. So I just want to show you guys, like, this is kind of how I do this. So I got it on a medium heat. It's not anything crazy hot. And what I like to do is I like to take my spatula and I just kind of like to go with the grooves or the grain of the chicken and just kind of get it spread out just a little bit so that I can put some seasoning on this side. So kind of just work your spatula through there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my garlic Parmesan seasoning and going to sprinkle that. Just going to sprinkle it, around it. You don't have to go hog wild with your seasoning, but. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that side cook for a couple of minutes, and then I'm actually going to kind of flip it over like a pancake.
and then I'm gonna do the same thing again. So here in a second, I will show you that after this cooks for a couple minutes. Okay guys, so now you can see how on the bottom, it's getting white because obviously that side's getting cooked. Then all I do is I come in here and I grab about half of it, and then I'm just gonna flip it over just like you would a pancake. I'm gonna grab this other half, I'm gonna flip that over just like you would. Now I'm gonna do the same thing I did the first time. I'm gonna come through here and I'm just gonna kind of chop and separate the different strands of the chicken. Sorry it's so noisy, but I'm just gonna get it separated a little bit. And once I get it separated a little bit, now I'm going to take my seasoning and I'm gonna season this other side of the chicken. Now I'm gonna let that cook for a second, and then I'm actually going to come through and I'm gonna go against the grain. So before I was going with the grain like this, I'm gonna go against it so that it gets chopped up into little smaller pieces, and then I can move it around with the skillet to start getting it kind of finely chopped. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start coming like this. It's going to get loud again, I apologize. I'm going to start just kind of getting it chopped up. Now, once I get it chopped up, I'm gonna start moving it around. I just found that this is an easy way to do it. There's no right or wrong way to cook ground meat. This just, for me, seems to help me get it a little bit more evenly seasoned instead of, trying to season it while it's already like chopped up into little tiny pieces. But it really is just personal preference, and all you're gonna do is get this chicken cooked, and then you're gonna put this chicken inside of its own separate Tupperware container, meal prep container, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna get this one finished cooking, and I'm gonna cook the second pound. I'm gonna get both pounds put in the little Tupperware containers that I like to put them in, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Cool. Okay guys, we got our second pound of chicken going. I just wanted to show you guys. So I put the 2 cups of jasmine rice in the 3 1/4 cups of boiling water. I also added a little bit of MCT oil into here just because I like getting a little bit of the healthy fat. So I'm going to add my seasoning in my rice again, using garlic powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, and basil. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that garlic parmesan seasoning in there as well. And then get this other pound of chicken cooked up. And then once everything's done, I'm going to show you guys how we kind of do this, okay? So just giving you guys a heads up, the rice is on the burner. It's cooking now. The other pound of chicken is going, so we're getting close to being done with this. Okay, guys, so check this out. Boom. That is everything all cooked up right there. We have our 2 pounds of ground chicken. We have our seasoned jasmine rice, and we have them in their own separate containers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bowl. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I do everything, okay? How I get this set up and how I like to eat it. So next on to the next one. Okay guys, so what I've done is the special ingredient is chia seeds. Obviously that's what's sitting on top of the rice container. So what I've done here, okay, I put it all in one bowl. Okay, the rice, the chicken, and the chia seeds. So what that is, guys, that's a cup of chicken. That is a half cup of jasmine rice. And that is 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds, okay? Now, This is for me, right? These are the measurements that I use for me, but I'm 6'4", 260 pounds. So keep in mind that what I use is not necessarily going to be what you use, but I want to show you guys how nutrient dense this meal is, okay? So in my 1 cup of ground chicken is 301 calories, 17 grams of fat, 35 grams of protein, okay? In my half cup jasmine rice, I got 100 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein. In my chia seeds, 2.5 tablespoons, I have 9 grams of healthy fat. I have 13 grams of carbs. I have 10 grams of dietary fiber, and I have another 5 grams of protein. So that brings my whole calorie count up to 650 calories, 26 grams of fat. Now keep in mind that 26 grams of fat is healthy fat, right? That's our saturated or monounsaturated fats from our chicken. That's our healthy fats coming out of our chia seeds, including our omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds are great for those. So keep in mind that 26 grams of fat, that's healthy fat that your body needs, okay? So 650 calories, 26 grams of fat, 35 grams of carbs, 44 grams of protein, and 10 grams of fiber in that bowl of food right there. And again, guys, I can make, like I said, anywhere from 4 to 6 meals just off of the chicken and the rice for less than 20 bucks. And what I do is I actually will do 1.5 cups of a mixture of those frozen vegetables. So I'll steam my green beans, I'll steam my cut broccoli, and I'll steam some peas. And I do about a half cup of each one of them. So it ends up to be about 1.5 cups. Sometimes I'll go up to 2 cups, but it ends up being about 1.5 to 2 cups total. So about 1/2 cup of each one of those types of vegetables. I'll steam all those up. I'll throw that in the bowl and I'll mix it all up and I'll eat it just like that. Now, what I do for work is I have a bunch of these like plastic containers like this right here. And what I do is I just go ahead and I mix this up already in a container like that. And I'll take, 2 or 3 of those containers to work with me and put it in our fridge in the patrol room, and then I'll pop it in the microwave. For those of y'all who know, I'm a police officer. Police officers have a hard time eating healthy. They always want to run through drive-thrus because it's quick and easy. Guys, there's tons of gas stations and stores and whatnot out there that let us use microwaves. You have microwaves usually back at your station and this, that, and another. So if you just, put a couple of these little mixed up meals like this in some of these little meal prep containers, keep them in your lunch bag in your patrol car. You can stop off at any convenience store, pop it in the microwave for about 1 minute and 15 seconds, stir it up and eat it. And even if you don't get to finish eating it because you get a call or something, you just throw the little lockable lid down on it, put it in your lunch box, and then just heat it up when you got another chance. So you have no excuse to not be able to eat healthy. And I guarantee you, if you were here and you tasted this is a delicious, healthy meal for you to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to try to make some more videos like this, showing you guys some different things that I do. This is just my go-to meal prep because it's quick, it's easy, and it's inexpensive. So I appreciate you guys watching, and let me know if this helps you, and let me know if there's anything else that you might want to see or any questions you might have. Appreciate your time, guys.